Welcome back to another anime review. First off, I like to apologize for not being the premiere, but this is the anime that made me miss my premiere because when it comes to anime, I don't know what time is it because I lose track of time. My apologies. So anyway, let's get to the main plot. There's only two main characters. Everyone else is a side character. We'll get to that when we get to that. Now then, the first character is an adventurer. He kills shit. He kills monsters. He kills dragons. He kills and he knows fucking magic, just like Zelda over here. Um, that being said, though, he knows everything. He knows how to use magic. He knows how to turn ice into water, water into ice. Sorry, I messed that fucking thing up. Son of a bitch. Okay. Now then, he goes to a job and he kills some slimy stuff that gets on his clothes. He camps during the night. He finds a girl over in the woods. She's petrified of she's alone. She has no father or mother. They're both technically dead. Mainly her dad, which is the only person that we find out that is dead because they buried him. Um, Here's the thing. Even though the kid is adorable, she is a fucking adorable kid, and you will fall in love with this kid. My main issue, my main, my main issue is the fact that they don't really give her that much of a background story. It's dumbfounding on how in the fuck she doesn't have any background story. She is pretty much run to the mills, stuff like this. The only thing I have with the main character is the fact that the main character, Lafina, I think that's her name, she is the most adorable little kid that you will ever see. First off, she comes in and she's 7 years old. She's fucking adorable, and she can't speak English because she's a devil. Yes, she has horns and she has a devil. Problem is, they're broken because she was exiled for some stupid fucking reason, and that never gets established, and that's one of the things I have a problem with it. That never, even though that never gets solved or anything. You don't know why she gets exiled. They mention it later in the episode, later in the anime, but I'll get to that when I get to that. Okay, so this guy decides to take her in. His name is Dale. He takes Lafina and Dale go to the tavern. That's where he lives. She starts helping around the house, helping around in the restaurant because they live upstairs, they sleep upstairs, and the people own the place are working at the restaurant. That's a bad sign for Dale because he loves laughing out like his own daughter, and the fact that she gets pissed off a lot because she makes friends with everyone. Everyone in the tavern loves her, which is kind of fucking funny. Let me just say this. They like to be this, that, and the other thing. It's pretty fucking funny. It's funny as fuck. Which is kind of fucking interesting. She is like happy-go-lucky and stuff like that. With that being said, though, she works at the restaurant because Dale and the person that works in the kitchen are competing for her affection, which is kind of fucking funny. And when they do, and when they find out that the other person is getting better treatment from her, they get pity and they start bitching and complaining, which is fucking hilarious, by the way. All right, now then, she does go to school. This is where when she finds out that she wants to go to school because she gets lost at some point because she couldn't find out where she was. She finds out a bunch of kids. And a bunch of kids help her. She helps them heal them, and they love to talk. That's when she wants to go to school. Now, this is where it gets a little dark to some extent. She is a devil, by the way. And the teacher that is the teacher, she hates fucking devils because they killed her own family. That's a no-go because when she finds out that she's a devil, she decides to go ape shit and grab her by the hair and try to swing her like a fucking thing. You feel bad for this fucking kid, even though she is a devil. She's fucking adorable. But the thing is the fact that all the kids are not having it, and the fact that they get fucking pissed. With that being said, though, she has a mental breakdown because of this happen. Later in the episode, she decides to cut her own horn off. That's what the fuck is going on. She actually started bleeding a lot, which is fucking hilarious. They managed to save her, thank God. And the fact that the two of the kids that are her friends decided to make necklaces from the broken horn, which is good. With that being said, though, there is, let me just say this. The teacher gets exiled because she's not a teacher anymore because she's a fucking bitch. I fucking hate her. But yeah, she's got some issues. With that being said, though, then after that, they go on a road trip to see Dale's family. They finally make it to a seaport where they meet fish and stuff, and they meet another devil. And then she finds out why she has a bracelet on her at all times. The bracelet that she finds out is identification that she had a father. That's what happens with the other devil shows her thing, and because whoever's a devil kid, their devil father can't really show affection of them, so they decide to give him a bracelet. So that's why that happens. She learns a lot of stuff. She also befriends a little dog, which the dog's parents are the Dale's something cousins. I don't even fucking know, but apparently they're related, which is kind of fucking weird because they look like fucking dogs, and the wife and the dog's fucking wife is an actual fucking wolf. What the fuck? So anyway, I'm trying to keep my voice down because it's late night and the fact that I'm recording this late at night. But anyway, digress to this. They're about to ready to leave, and the kid does not want Lafayette to go. She is attached to her, and she kicks the shit out of Dale when they visit her back. She kicks the shit out of Dale and the father multiple times with the father. And the funny thing is that when they came back to visit so they can save money, the funny thing is the fact that they wanted Lafayette and Dale to leave early so that way the kid doesn't get too attached. But that plan backfired because the kid decided to go into the bed where Dale and Lafayette were sleeping, and they were like, "Oh fuck." So anyway, they make it to the place. They make it to the place where they make it to the grandma's place, and everyone has open arms, but Dale's fucking parents are fucking douchebags. I mean, in a joking manner kind of way. First off, they're there because his younger brother's getting married, and he's going to be taking over the tribe. But that being said, though, she befriends everyone. That includes fucking wolves that can fly. What the fuck is going on? She's like the most friendliest person. You can make friends with her anytime, anywhere. With that being said, though, it's pretty fucking funny. Dale and Lafayette are the two main characters, and that's how the whole entire story. They come back, and it's pretty much the same thing. Although there is a side plot where she finally sees snow and stuff, and the little white wolf. The little white wolf. He is now Lafayette's pet at the fucking restaurant because they live upstairs. Okay, so that's the main plot of the whole anime. It just ends. I mean, there's not really much. There's no plot per se. Every episode has a different set of plot. It's not really that much. The side characters do what they do, and the two main characters just have a lot of character development. Mostly Lafayette, because she doesn't know anything from her past, and if she does know anything about her past, she doesn't really talk about it. until the very end. And the funny thing is that the guy who's working in the kitchen knows more about Laufey than Dale, because she doesn't want to talk to Dale, because Dale, she's afraid that Dale's gonna hate her because of, she thinks that she's bad because they cut off her horns. Um, Now then, the things that I like about this anime. First off, I love how everyone's trying to compete for this adorable little 7-year-old, 10-year-old, because the anime starts when she's 7 and ends when she's 10. Okay, that's what I got from the plot, and that's what I got. I love how it's a slice of life fantasy. There's no comedy. The genre is not comedy, but boy, they have a lot of fucking funny moments. I mean, the main character Dale is like acts like a fucking child most of the time, and the fucking Lafayette, the fucking 7-year-old, acts more mature than fucking Dale does. So it's just fucking hilarious. Um, the side characters do have a lot of stuff. The main character Lafayette has a lot of character development. With that being said, all the side characters do their rightful roles and stuff, which is good. The only problem I have with the side characters, though, there's only one side character I have, and it's the guy with the blue hair. I didn't get his name because of the fact that he was only in one fucking episode, which is kind of sad, really, because he's in the opening, and usually when you're in the opening theme song of the anime, you're mostly in most of the episode, some of the episodes. Like, for example, there's a girl with blonde hair, and she has like 50,000 ex-boyfriends because she's a hooker. I might call her the hooker. And she used to date Dale. Funny thing that you should mention, she has big boobs too. The thing with her though, and this is where I digress, is the fact that she shows up every one episode in the middle, and then she shows up at the very end of the anime, like the last 3 episodes, which is good. Um, the guy with the blue hair though only shows up in one, and that's it. He doesn't really show up anywhere else, and if he does, it might be a snippet at the very last episode. But he doesn't really get that much character development. With that being said, though, that's the only issue I have. The other issue I have, actually, no, there's more issues I have. It's sure out of ends and stuff. The third issue I have with the anime is the fact that, let me just say this, it's too happy. It's a really happy anime, but there's not, other than the part where she goes, like, breaks down and she, because of the fucking teacher and stuff, and she cuts her horn. That's pretty much all you're gonna do. That's the only drama that you'll see in this anime. Other than that though, it's just a devil kid trying to learn how to be, how to adapt to her surroundings because she's been exiled from the demon thing and stuff like that. There's so yeah, that's what the only other issue is. Um, I like the plot. The kid is fucking adorable. You'll love the fucking kid. Oh my god, you'll get attached to this fucking kid like it's no tomorrow. And that's the main issue I have with that. It's a problem, but it's a good problem because I love the kid. The kid. If there was a devil and she was my kid, I would gladly fucking raise her because she is fucking adorable. She is really adorable. She's too fucking cute for this type of anime. But I digress. With that being said, though, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. I was considering giving it higher on the list of 10s, but because of the fact that the last episode, kind of like in the middle of when there was the intermissions, because you know when the intermission comes in, when the anime comes in, because they do a thing about it, the White Fox tries to fly to see Lafina, and he only appears at the end, and then he gets pissed off at the other dog who's fighting for her, and then he starts living with her. That's it. That was at the end of the anime. I'm like, dude, you should have done more plot summary with that, but no, he just shows up. That's the main reason why it's not in the middle of the 10s, but it's at the very end of the 10s. I mean, it's still don't get me wrong, this anime will make you laugh. It's pretty fucking funny. It's lighthearted, except for that one part where it gets a little dark at times. But other than that, though, you'll love the characters. Dale specifically is a fucking moron. He gets trashed by his own family, which is fucking funny. They trash the shit out of him. He's like, "You have a kid? Oh, great! The kid is more mature than you do, motherfucker." I love how they roast him all the time when he was there, and he just takes it like a little bitch. Laufey has the most character development because she's new and she doesn't know what's going on and stuff, and I love it. This anime gets a 10 out of 10. It's been a while since we had good anime on this list. I have to say this. This anime deserves to be, a must-see watch. The only issue I have with it, though, is the fact that there's only 12 episodes. Okay? That's the last issue I have. And the fact that the anime, what's it called, you may ask? Read the title description down below because it's too fucking long, and the fact that I don't even know if it's gonna fit in the fucking title of this fucking video, to be honest with you. Actually, no, I do. But I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care. And this is Hippy Dippy signing out. I don't know what anime to watch next, but I'm on 277 now, and I'm moving on to 278. When we get to 300, though, I'm strictly going to be watching Inuyasha. But yeah, stay positive, everyone. Have a nice positive day. Motherfuckers! You better, or else I'll hit you with an iron fist. No, I'm joking.